So, where is God when it all kicks off? Be it a global disaster or perhaps a more personal tragedy. People have been asking this question for many, many centuries. And even committed believers have had their struggles when the most fervent of prayers just don't seem to be answered in a way that they would hope. But let's pause for a moment and consider what options God might have in such situations. On one hand, he could just do away with planet Earth, blow it up, forget it all, put it down as a bad job. Where would that leave us? Or perhaps he could just click his fingers and with a wave of his hand do away with all evil and problems in the world. We would wake up one morning and everything would be fine and cushy. That sounds good, except people being what people are, how long would it take before we all slipped back to where we were before and the situation remained the same? Then, of course, he could do away with all sorts of people who commit evil or do wrong. And no doubt that sounds good, and we've got our likely candidates to put up for that. But if we're being honest, are we all entirely innocent? Are we all perfectly good? Have none of us done anything wrong? Do we not in some way contribute to the badness of this world? We may not be bank robbers, we may not be serial rapists, we may not be axe murderers, but we cut corners and we duck and dive. So if God is going to punish everybody that's done something wrong, where does that leave you? And where does that leave me? Now, of course, the other thing he could do perhaps is to roll up his sleeves, get stuck in and do something about it himself. And you know what? That is the heart of the Christian faith. In the person of Jesus Christ, we see a visible image of the invisible God. And with that comes an incredible offer. He says, I'm not here to destroy you, but to recreate you from the inside out, so that you too can be the kind of person that you was always intended to be, and that you could live in God's world, God's way. And guess what? If we all took him up on that offer, what a difference that would make to the world around us. On a personal level, I've said a big fat yes to that. But what about you? What about you saying yes to God and allowing him to transform you from the inside, and see what a difference that would make, not just for yourself, but for the rest of society? Surely that's worth a thought. Well, this coming Sunday, we're going to continue our look at the life and times of a man called Moses. And this week, we're going to see how he encountered the living God by hearing him speak from a burning bush that wasn't actually burning. And what a transformation that was going to make in the life of Moses, not just for himself, but he was going to literally save the lives of millions of others too. You would be most welcome to join us. But for now, do take care, stay safe, and thank you for listening.